Hey guys, my name's ChrisBuck and a very warm welcome to Friday Fretworks. This week I'm going to be taking a look at an amp which I've owned for about 2 years I guess now, but if you're a regular viewer or even semi-regular viewer of Friday Fretworks, you may well recognise it from a video I did about 6 to 8 months ago I guess, called My Live Rig. I'll stick a link up there, but as the video title would suggest, it's basically a rundown top to bottom of my live rig, everything I would take on an average show or an average tour. Pedalboards, amps, guitars, etc, etc. The curiosity of that video, I guess, is an amp which you don't see too much of. It's a Fuchs clean machine. It's paired with the Blackstar S30 whenever I take it out live. The two of them together are a gorgeous sounding combination. The Blackstar does that very kind of chesty, kind of mid-range punch, I guess, a little bit kind of reminiscent of an AC30. And then the Fuchs does that very kind of nice high, shimmery top end stuff, a la a Fender kind of twin, I guess. But with a kind of massive amount of low end as well, which the two of them together is just a fantastic combination. But the one kind of reservation I've always had about the clean machine is that it sounds like a 1x12 combo, because it is a 1x12 combo. It wasn't really until I had a chance to plug it into a couple of different cabs, 4x12s, 2x12s, etc., that I kind of realised that maybe I wasn't maximising the potential of this amp. Comparatively, the 1x12 just sounded a little bit linear, I guess, and a little bit kind of restricted in its kind of frequency response. So I kind of set the wheels in motion just to kind of maybe look at actually getting this turned into a separate head and cab, and then be able to kind of take the cab, you know, separate to the head, or etc, etc. 90% of kind of bigger gigs you do will have backline provided, whether that's the ubiquitous kind of Marshall 4x12 or whatever, you know. It's nice to have the possibility of just taking a head along, dumping it on top of a cab, and away you go. Also, the 1x12 did weigh more than my car, which is, I think my back would probably thank me in the long run. But not to digress too much, as I said, it kind of set the wheels in motion in regard to just getting this turned into a separate head and cab. And, you know, if you're looking to get something rehoused, I think if you're in the UK, there's probably only one place to go, and that's Zilla. This is not a sponsored video, this is just, you know, my experience I've had with Zilla in the past couple of months while we've been kind of going back and forth with Paul. And getting this kind of dream of mine turned into a reality. He was kind enough to invite me down to his workshop. They're based just outside Weston-super-Mare, down south, south of the bridge, the wrong side of the bridge, if you ask any Welsh person. And yeah, just basically kind of was kind enough to invite me down to his workshop. I spent a couple of hours trying different cabs. Interestingly, I'd always kind of had myself down as an open back kind of guy, I guess. But it wasn't actually until trying a couple of different closed back cabs, realised how much more bass it was retaining and how much just fuller and rounder it sounded. So I've ended up going with a 1x12 closed back cab, ported 1x12 cab. And obviously the head then is a separate thing entirely. And honestly, it's 150% better. It's just kind of, you know, it was a pretty gorgeous sounding amp to start off with. It was always earth-shatteringly loud. It's still earth-shatteringly loud, but there's so much more depth and clarity to the sound than there ever was before. So honestly, could not recommend him more. He did an incredible job. He's an incredible craftsman. I'll put some close-up shots of the amp here, but just done a beautiful job of kind of Tolex in it. Obviously has built these two kind of cabinets, cabinet for the speaker and cabinet for the head, from scratch. They're just fantastic pieces of workmanship. So definitely check out Zilla. But yes, just to kind of, you know, crack on with the video and actually give you some sound examples. The cab is mic'd here with an AKG 414 and an SM57. I'll put some shots up of where I put the microphones. For any engineers looking at this now, shaking their head in disbelief as to why I put the microphones where I have, I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I move things around until they sound good. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just a case of, cool, that sounds good, away we go. So if you're looking at it thinking, what the hell is he doing? That will very much be why. But I've kind of done some clean sounds at the front end of the video, and that will play you out. I'm going to take you through some more overdriven stuff. As I said, there's so much depth and clarity to this amp that there wasn't there necessarily before. I'm absolutely over the moon with it, so definitely check out Zilla if you're looking for, you know, obviously he makes cabs, but he did a rehouse job on mine, so definitely look at giving him a shout. So as I said, it's not a sponsored video, just wanted to relay some experience I've had with a fantastic company. As ever, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you do, please subscribe, like, comment, share. This video's coming out every Friday, as Friday Fretworks would suggest. And until next week, take care, and I shall see you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.